Nights at 7 on CBS 2.
Simon Baker is The Guardian, CBS Tuesday this fall.
Okay, Hal, start now.
Done. What's it say?
Okay, man, you got us running all over town with this stopwatch. You want to tell me what this is all about?
It's about the last thing I want to tell you, Jack. But there's something about this case that just doesn't hold up.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. You published that picture. You're looking for another investor.
Oh, please. This front page is going to sell so many newspapers. I won't need another investor. What's the matter with you anyway, huh? You said you wanted a hands-on role in increasing circulation. Not happy doing your part, Craig?
You selling me out, Emily?
It's business, Craig. Your news, I run a newspaper.
My paper. Evidently, the real news is I did not try to murder my wife, but you don't care about that. Do you? You just want to please Hal, don't you? The question is, since he doesn't have a job, does he have 30 pieces of silver to give you, or is he just taking it out in trade?
In all my born days, that is the biggest, fattest, shiniest rock I've ever seen.
It's not a rock, you slob. It's a beautiful, shimmering, faceted, precious diamond. Simon's diamond. And my entire future.
That's impossible, Katie. You did not just strap on some scuba gear and doggy paddle out to some sandbar and the Atlantic and pick up some diamond out of the ocean. What kind of trick are you playing on us here?
It's fate, Henry. Or luck. Call it luck.
Yeah, that's not exactly the word I'm looking for.
Well, call it whatever you want, but it's true. Simon wandered 3 continents looking for this beautiful diamond, and I am the one who found it for him.
3 continents? It's Australia, the U.S., and...
Here. Okay, let's not get caught up on geography, all right? All I know is that the minute that Simon sees this, he is gonna fall so in love with me, he won't care anything about geography. Well, except for maybe mine. Oh, he's finally gonna realize I am woman. I am his woman. I am his goddess. I am invincible!
Was that she was saying about luck?
I don't know, but I think it just flew the coop.
Damien, I know that it's you. Please tell me, are Luke and Holden all right? Damien, Damien. Oh, I got cut off, but I know it was him.
Okay.
It was Damien.
How can you be so sure?
Because he was speaking Italian. It was Damien. I know his voice. We have a child together. We were married. I know.
Calm down. Hit redial again. See if he'll pick it up.
No, he's not answering because he knows that it's me. Oh, I should have pretended to be somebody else. I'm just in shock.
Listen. If he only said a few words and it was in Italian, how can you be so sure?
I know,
it's
it
him?
was Damien. And that means that Damien is alive, which means Holden and Luke are alive.
Fresh, crisp, green, and it cleans dishes brilliantly. New Palmolive Spring Sensations Fresh Green Apple Scent. Springtime, every time you do dishes.
World peace through flavor. Gonna hand my colors out to every next door neighbor. Tiny candy wrapped up in colored paper. So I know, yeah, I know that the name is Lifesavers. Lifesavers.
Flavors of life. You're one of a kind, no other will do. Yogurt goodness, stand for you. Yeah, yeah.
Creamy, dreamy Brummel and Brown, or creamy fruit spreads. Brummel and Brown, the only spreads blended with yogurt.
What's a great way to keep a baby's skin healthy? Dial up the dryness with America's driest diapers, Huggies. The Breathe Dry system lets air flow in to help keep skin drier than any other diaper. For skin that's beautiful, smooth, healthy, try Huggies Ultra Trim diapers. Keep these cheeks dry, and you'll keep these cheeks smiling.
To demonstrate how quickly new Capstar kills fleas, we gave Lucille a Capstar tablet 30 minutes ago. Observe. The fastest relief with no pesticide residue.
It's amazing.
It's Capstar.
What do you guys think of the Gateway Guarantee?
Never been a better time to buy a PC.
If you look at how much technology you can buy for such a little bit of money, it's absolutely mind-boggling. We're ready to rock. And that's what the Gateway Guarantee is all about. It's about asking the right questions and then listening and doing the right thing for the customers.
It makes it all worthwhile, right?
Come into a Gateway Country store today. Show us an ad with a better price than a new, comparable, nationally advertised name brand PC, and we will beat that price.
Be strong. Come on, be strong. Be loved. Yeah, be BK. BK. For you. A BK for you. Let's ride.
Need any more reason to get up for a Whopper at Burger King? How about some free fries? Nothing goes with the great flame broiled taste of the Whopper like our hot, crispy fries that now taste better than ever. And now buy a Whopper and get them for free. Hey, you up for that?
Be right. Yeah, be right. On time. On time. BK for you.
Spend a romantic evening with Doug and Terry. A special Wednesday King of Queens.
Hair?
CBS tonight.
Find out how to train your brain to do a better job. Don't forget, it's tomorrow on The Early Show.
Yes, thank you, Captain. I will not leave my house until Detective Adamski comes over. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much.
Is the Chicago PD sending someone over?
There's already somebody here in Oakdale
great.
working on a case. He's going to come over right away this afternoon, and
Excellent.
I wonder if they can trace the location of a cell phone number. Let me just try that number one more time and see if I can get in touch with Damien. I just have to try.
You're really sure about this, aren't you?
You have no idea how I've been waiting for some sort of lead. Every time I think about that explosion from that night, I just kept wondering what happened that night, what really happened. And now the world has opened up to me. I know the truth. Damien wanted us to think he died in that explosion. He wanted me and everybody else to think that Luke died too, but he did not count on us asking questions or Holden leaving that clue for us to find them. Oh, I'm gonna see my husband again and my son. I'm gonna hold them in my arms. Thanks to you. Yes, I would not be so sure that they were alive without you asking questions and giving those feelings that I have inside of me, giving them a voice.
I just really want you to get your family back.
You really mean that, don't you?
Of course I do. I know what a huge part of you they are.
Ever since I found out about your past, I just told myself that you never really cared about me, that I was just another mark. Even after you tried to convince me that you really did love me, I still thought I was just another woman that you tried to take advantage of. And I wished I'd never met you.
You meant so much to me, Lily. From the very beginning, you meant more to me than anyone ever has.
Fate is so strange. A person can be in your life for months, even years, before you know why they're here. And then in an instant, it just makes sense. You're here to give me hope. If I hadn't met you, then my hope inside would have died. You know, you are my gift.
Yeah, I don't know know about a gift, but that hope is going to bring you back your family.
It will. It absolutely will.
It got away. I chased it halfway to the cliffs and back, and I was like this the whole time, just waiting for it to drop the diamond, and it didn't. I lost it. Simon's never gonna love me now.
Well, look on the bright side. With a rock that size in its beak, that bird has a very good chance of becoming the 6th Mrs. Fraser. Maybe it'll invite you to the wedding to be the maid of honor.
Hey! Leave the kid alone, okay? She had a rough break. Now, can't you see she feels bad enough as it is?
You are such an opportunist. You're only sucking up to her because you want us to dig you out of that hole.
Oh, go ahead, Henry. Start digging. Just set Mr. Cooley free, okay? There's no need in keeping him buried anymore.
What, Katie, what? Are you kidding? He's only being nice to you because he wants to get out of there. Now, once he does, there's nothing to keep him from boiling us in a pot with a bunch of mangoes.
Hey, now listen, I can find that bird if it flies back over this island, and I can track it to its nest, too.
Yeah, I bet, yeah. That same bird is going to come back to this same speck of sand with that same 5-pound rock in its beak. Now, I don't think so. Face it, Katie, that bird's halfway to Myrtle Beach right now, all right? When it gets there, it's going to use that rock to get 100 acres of beachfront nesting.
Just set Mr. Cooley free, okay? Just let him go. Let him fly away. Let him do whatever he wants. It doesn't matter anymore. Okay? It just doesn't matter anymore.
You know, not everyone uses sex the way you do, Craig. I don't do anyone's bidding, and I certainly can't be bought. Not at any price.
Of course not. But if you're suddenly cozying up to Barbara's ex, there must be a reason.
You're right, there must be a reason. A friend of mine was having a rough time, and I stepped in to help.
Help yourself. Now that Hal's ex is out of the picture, you move right in.
Ugh, are you really that callous? Hal's ex just so happens to be your critically injured wife.
But to you, just an inconvenience?
You know what? I don't care what you or anybody in this town thinks of me. Hal and I are friends. Why am I having this conversation with you?
What did Hal promise you anyway?
You want to know what he promised me? He promised me front row seats to your murder trial. And I plan to be there with bells on to watch you fry. Gotcha.
Margot! Get this cockroach out of here! Margot!
The case doesn't hold up. Right. Come on, Hal. Barbara asked me to meet her here because she said she had proof that we've been right about Craig all along. He wanted to stop her. That's motive.
I'm talking opportunity, Jack, opportunity.
But Craig got no alibi for the time of the explosion.
All that means is that he can't prove where he was. Look, we just timed the drive from the church to the boathouse, right?
Right.
As well as the time it takes to put together a bomb like the one that Bertie described and place it up here into the rafters, right?
I don't like where you're going with this.
We know that Craig only left the church a few minutes before Barbara, so he could only beat her here by, what, 3 to 5 minutes tops, right?
So?
So, your stopwatch says it takes longer than that to put the bomb together and set it into place, Jack. And that's assuming that Montgomery had the makings for the bomb already laid out in the back of his
Maybe
car.
he did. If his plan was to kill Barbara all along, he'd have the bomb ready, waiting for the right moment.
Come on, Jack. Even a guy like Montgomery who takes risks isn't crazy enough to drive around with incendiaries in the back of his car. What'd the forensics guys say who went through his trunk?
Nothing.
Nothing. See, I'm having a very hard time picturing this, Jack. A maniac runs around inside here with seconds to spare before Barbara comes, sets up a time bomb. I'm having a real hard time picturing it. He doesn't leave any evidence.
What about the money clip? With his initials on it.
I'm talking forensics, Jack. Forensics. Some blood from where he got a splinter, placing the bomb in the rafters. Some skin from where he scraped himself. Hair,
Maybe
anything.
he wore gloves and a coat, Hal. I don't know. He could have worn a hairnet for all I know. Why don't you just come out and say what's on your mind?
You know what's on my mind. You don't have enough evidence here to prove that Craig Montgomery tried to murder Barbara.
the adorable Curly Top, the indomitable Heidi, and the wonderfully precocious Baby Take a Bow. 3 Shirley Temple classic family films now available in this special edition Shirley Temple video collection.
Oh my goodness.
These are the original motion pictures, brilliantly restored for today's audience. 3 tales of timeless family values, values of innocence,
I wanted to talk to you about getting married.
of friendship,
Lean on me.
and of courage
When you look that way, it makes me want to cry.
that will forever put a smile on your face, tears in your eyes, and a glow in your heart.
And he's awfully nice, too.
Generation after generation have taken this delightful curly-haired kid into their hearts.
I'm not a kid, I'm a girl, and today is my birthday.
Now, for a limited time, Hollywood's biggest little star is back for an encore.
And the most crackers in my soup. Monkeys and rabbits, loop-the-loop.
This charming Shirley Temple video collection, including all 3 priceless motion pictures, is yours to treasure for only $29.98. Countless children have eagerly snuggled alongside their parents and grandparents to enjoy these life-affirming films. Now, through this special television offer, you can bring these heartwarming adventures into your home to share with a whole new generation of children.
Oh, my duck did a wonderful trick. My duck can lay an egg.
And just what is so wonderful about that?
Well, can you lay an egg?
Millions of videos have already been sold, and once they're gone, these treasured films will not be offered on video again. Experience the magic of Shirley Temple. Call now.
Promise?
Have your credit card ready and call the number on your screen now to order this special edition Shirley Temple video collection for only $29.98 plus shipping and handling. Or send a check or money order to the address shown. Call now.
Mr. Yoshida's fine sauces. Unique and exciting new Asian sauces and marinades. From a unique and exciting Asian man. Try some.
Hi.
Mr. Yoshida will thank you. Your taste buds will thank you.
Whose flag are you waving now, Hal? For 9 months, you walked around waging a personal vendetta against Craig Montgomery. You accused him of crimes that no one could prove in a million years, and now we got the guy dead to rights. And you come in saying that you don't think he's guilty?
I didn't say that.
Sure you're not a little green-eyed there, buddy?
And who am I supposed to be jealous of now?
That? After all the time you put in? You gotta be a little upset that it's not you who's got old Craig backed up into a corner at long last. That's gotta hurt a little bit.
Oh, come on, Jack. You know me better than to think that.
Yeah, I don't know what to think of you right now, Hal. Here I am in the middle of an investigation that's practically guaranteed to put this lowlife away, something that you've been trying to do for almost a year. And here you are doing a 180.
I'm not saying the guy's innocent. I'm saying that your case doesn't have enough teeth. The evidence you've got is circumstantial at best.
A lot of cases are made on circumstantial evidence, Hal.
And Cass Winthrop's specialty is making mincemeat out of him. He's going to take your timeline. He's going to rip it 6 ways to Sunday. It doesn't hold up.
Yeah, maybe we're just missing something, Hal.
Yeah, like placing the suspect at the scene of the crime. Come on, Jack. You were FBI. You know this stuff better than I do.
Maybe a money clip doesn't place him at the scene yet. But that doesn't mean I should go convince Margot to let the guy walk.
No, it doesn't.
Well, good, because we don't have another suspect in this case.
And you won't have Montgomery much longer if you don't give the DA something to work with. A jury is not going to take it, Jack. They're going to let him go. And Double Jeopardy says you can't charge him again.
What do you want?
For you to make the strongest case you possibly can, and not just some half-baked theory.
This coming from the master chef of half-baked theories, which, in case you've forgotten, is why I can't call you lieutenant anymore.
I know. I made some bad moves.
No. It's not like you lost a few pieces in checkers, Hal. You blew this thing royally. You hounded Montgomery about those microchips until I had to go grab Carly before he ripped her to shreds. And when that didn't work, you accused him of murdering everybody from Winston Lowe to Carly's horse. Nothing stuck. But you stayed on him like a bloodhound. And why? Because you were doing top-notch police work? No. Because you had something to prove to Barbara. Now that's half-baked.
It was too personal for me, Jack. And you know what? It may just have cost me my job, but isn't it just as personal for you?
I don't like the guy. I never denied that. In fact, hate's probably not too strong a word.
And are you doing good police work, Jack? Are you following your leads to get to your man? Or are you going after Montgomery because there's something personal with you two?
Emily, what are you doing here?
She's trying to crucify me in that rag of hers.
Oh, my rag? Why don't you make up your mind, huh? Surely somebody's heard of freedom of the press, Margot.
Yeah, sure. You are free to take your camera and your tape recorder and ruin someone else's life. This area is off limits to you.
A little late for family loyalty, don't you think, Margot? You know, it doesn't matter. I gotta head back to the darkroom and admire my handiwork. But you know what? While I'm here, how about a quick candid of the arresting officer?
Officer, escort this woman out of the building and make sure she stays out.
Family shot. See you around, Craig.
How long is this gonna go on?
Until you give me better answers.
I don't have any answers. I didn't try to kill Barbara. I'm asking the same questions you are.
Oh, Craig. Can't you give me at least one reason to believe in you?
Man, you never really appreciate what you've got till it's gone. Huh. I didn't pay much attention to these old arms and legs until I couldn't use them.
You hold up there now. I've still got lots of fire ants right here in case you get any smart ideas.
Shut up, Henry. He knows that there aren't fire ants in there. Stop threatening him. It's selfish.
Selfish?
Don't you realize that that is what got us into this mess in the first place?
What? My overwhelming desire to trap someone that doesn't love me by traveling hundreds of miles to take a diamond out of the ocean? That's what got us into this mess. And that was all you, material girl.
Yes, I have been selfish in the past. It's true. That's why I urge you, don't make the same mistakes that I have.
Okay, whoever you are, I want you to release the real Katie at once.
No, I'm serious. All my life, I have only wanted things for myself. That's all I ever cared about. New clothes, room service, stardom. And I ruthlessly went after those things without even a second thought, but this time was so different. I was thinking about Simon. I just wanted to make him happy. I just wanted to see that look on his face when I gave him that diamond. And I was so close. I had it in my hand. And at that very moment, that is when the universe decided to get even with me. Somebody up there really hates me, and I don't blame them. The only person I have to blame for all of this is myself. I've been such an awful, awful person. So all of this is karma. Karma with a capital K.
Hey. Come on. Hey, snap out of it there, Katie. Come on. Would you... Get up. We have work to do.
Work? No, Henry, I am giving up the rat race, okay?
This is temporary, right? I mean, tomorrow morning you're gonna launch revenge against the entire bird population, right?
Why? Birds are our friends.
She's losing it.
Yeah, I'll say. What she needs is protein.
What? What? Is that the point? What?
Yeah, I've seen what you two eat around here. A mango here and there, a leaf or two. She's half starved. She's getting no nutrients to her brain. Now, she needs animal protein. I mean, fish or something like that.
This is great. We're getting nutrition lessons from a hermit who lives off his stash of Vienna sausages and who thinks that aqua velva is an aperitif.
Hey, I was offering to give you some help now there, big shot. I was going to go get some food while you stayed here and cheered her up, but I'll tell you what I think. I think you got the wrong kind of energy to be around this little girlie right now.
Oh, really? Well, who are you? The Survivor Island Swami?
Oh, you be very careful, wise guy.
All right, okay. What do you want me to do?
I want you to go out and get her some real food. She's not gonna make it.
Fine. I'll go play Davy Crockett. Leave you here with Katie. But, Cooley, I'm warning you.
You know something? In all the 27 very odd years I've spent on this sand dune, I thought I'd seen all there was to see. Till you showed up. You can't give up, little girlie, okay? You gotta not give up.
Simon tracked down a number in Damien Grimaldi's suite. That's what led us to the boat rental place.
And you two talked to the man who owned it?
Yes, and after questioning him for quite some time, he admitted he'd been paid a lot of money to moor a speedboat in Lake Michigan.
Now, did Grimaldi pay this money directly to the boat rental guy?
No, he left it in the boat the morning after the explosion.
I talked to a detective, Snyder, here at the Oakdale PD. Apparently he's running some DNA tests at your request?
Yes, that's right.
On a lollipop?
Yes. The lollipop is very important because my husband had it. Holden had it in his pocket. My daughter got it from the pediatrician. She didn't finish it. He had it in his pocket the night of the explosion. Then Simon found it in the speedboat, stuck to one of the seats.
That was left on Lake Michigan at Grimaldi's request.
Exactly. Yes, that's right.
I understand that Detective Snyder is a relative of your late husband?
He's not my late husband. He's alive. He's alive, and so is my son. Jack Snyder is his Holden's cousin. So what? What difference does that make?
Well, I'm just thinking it's good to be able to make special requests to the PD.
Jack would never do anything that was unreasonable, no matter who I am.
DNA testing is expensive and time-consuming, and a lollipop is hardly a smoking gun.
What difference does that? That's just a little piece of the puzzle. There's so many different things here. I heard Damien's voice on the phone today.
I mean, you claim you got that number from the caller ID on the boat rental guy's phone?
Yes, that's right, and I have it here.
Did Grimaldi identify himself when he answered? Did he say Grimaldi here, something like that?
No, he said it pronto in Italian. He said hello. I know it was Damien. I know it was his. He said other things. I don't even know what he said. I just heard.
Said hello a couple of times in Italian, and you're certain who you were talking to?
You don't believe a word I'm saying, do you?
This is new Dixie Rinse and Reuse. These are some of its competitors. How do they hold up to heat and moisture? Well, you tell me. New Dixie Rinse and Reuse. Any tougher and they wouldn't be disposable.
It's the best summer of your life. And now you're about to pop the top of a Coke that could win you a day on the set of Christina Aguilera's latest video. You guys fight it out. Pop the top of a Coke from specially marked bottles or canned multi-packs this summer for a chance to win. Why not you? Why not now? Time is running out.
Wait a minute, not on colors.
But look at this stain.
You need Clorox too.
That's me. What Clorox bleach does for white, I do for colors. Cool. Thanks.
That's my Clorox too.
Clorox 2, the Clorox bleach for colors.
Hey, Jerry Stiller.
Where did you come from?
Enjoying your Post-Raisin Bran?
Every morning.
Know how many bowls of that it'd take to equal the vitamin nutrition in just one bowl of Total Raisin Bran?
I bet you're going to tell me.
4.
Holy moly.
Total Raisin Bran has 100% of 11 vitamins and minerals. Now including 100% calcium.
I'll take the Total Raisin Bran.
Now you're Mr. Nice Guy.
I want you out of here. The Total can stay.
Total, now with 100% calcium.
It happens all the time. Real people really win the Publishers Clearinghouse Sweepstakes.
I told you I was going to win, didn't I? This has made me a believer. Now I believe this. I saw it in person.
Am I dreaming or what? And it'll happen again. August 23rd, the Prize Patrol could surprise you with $1 million live on TV.
Someone has to win. Just send it in.
Enter by mail or go to PCH.com. And August 23rd, the summer's biggest winner could be you.
If I want, anybody can win. I guarantee it.
Hey, you can't hide from the sun. You gotta bust out and have some fun with Banana Boat.
Get on the Banana Boat.
Our anti-burn system helps prevent skin damage and early aging. So you've got it made in the shade when you're out in the sun.
Get on the Banana Boat.
Oh, what is that?
My new CD.
Ah.
Dinner music.
What are you making?
Chef Boyardee. Homestyle Rotini.
Introducing Homestyle Rotini in creamy tomato sauce.
perfect for older kids with more grown-up tastes. Homestyle Rotini from Chef Boyardee.
A mother vows to bring her daughter's killer to justice.
He's a free man and he's gonna do it again.
Oscar winner Sally Field in a thriller that will blow you away. Eye for an Eye, CBS tonight.
Victoria's an author and daughter of convicted mob boss John Gotti.
You're proud of your name. I am.
But can she write a new chapter in her dark family history and meet Layla Ali? She wants to be just like Dad.
I'm a knockout in more ways than one.
Living with the Legacy. 48 Hours, Thursday. Toddlers at war.
I have a granddaughter, and she has a brother. When nobody is looking, goes over and takes something and gives him a clap on the head.
Judge Judy.
Today at 4 on CBS 2.
Every night we have to write reports and read all these chapters, and it used to take me forever. Then I couldn't remember what I read to answer the questions. Man, I hated it.
Sometimes homework problems are really reading problems. At Sylvan Learning Center, we use our skills assessment to uncover hidden problems. Then we personalize programs to correct them.
Homework doesn't throw me off now. Everything's coming together.
Call 1-800-EDUCATE today and enroll your child for summer. Space is limited, so call now.
It's kind of embarrassing, these clothes. To think that I ever fit in these clothes is really scary.
I'm showing you what I lost. I'm wearing 38s now. I was wearing 48s then. That's 10 inches.
How will you look and feel this summer? Call Lindora, California's #1 medical weight control program.
The Lean for Life results are so phenomenal. I'll challenge anyone, any place, to compare their results with ours.
Ask about our 30th anniversary special and become lean for life.
Haley Joe Osment talks about his new movie, AI, tonight at 5.
The party of the summer is here. Big Brother 2 starts Thursday, July 5th on CBS.
Mrs. Snyder, I know how great a loss you suffered, both your husband and your son. It's got to be hell to accept. But you were talking about a lollipop as if it's evidence that they could have survived an explosion that decimated everything in its path. You're making identifications off a few isolated words spoken in a foreign language, and even by your own account. The guy at the boat rental place never saw Mr. Grimaldi or anyone else.
I know this is a lot of little things, but they add up. I cannot believe you're going to just dismiss all this information.
Especially since it's your very department that expects Lily to accept the death of her husband and son when you haven't even produced a body.
I'd rather not get graphic here.
Please, I can take it.
In an explosion of that force, bodies are rarely retrieved. There were some damaged personal items, were there not? Some blood-stained clothing.
I am not going to give up on my husband and my son because they found a teddy bear and some ripped clothes.
Yet our department should reopen the investigation because you found a piece of a lollipop?
Listen. If a person wanted the world to believe that he were dead, isn't it just very possible that he might leave those bits of clothing out there to create that illusion?
It's possible, but it's so far-fetched.
That's what Damien wants. Don't you understand? He said that he was threatened. His life and my son's life were threatened.
Were you aware of that?
Actually, I just started checking into Grimaldi's background.
Good. Well, that's excellent. Then wouldn't it be worthwhile to maybe dust the speedboat for fingerprints to track down this phone number that Lily was calling today?
Of course, and I'll do all that. I've already started tracking Grimaldi's movements from the last time he left Malta.
Good, because he's alive. And so is my husband and my son.
Well, thank you then for this information.
I can expect to hear from you soon?
Without a doubt. You may be onto something there, Mrs. Snyder.
Did you hear that? He said I might be onto something.
If you let your personal feelings take the lead in this investigation, you are gonna blow it, Jack. You are going to lose. If you don't follow every lead in this investigation and follow it right, you are going to lose, especially with Cass Winthrop there to jump on every doubt time after time. And it is gonna look like you want Craig Montgomery in jail simply because you want to keep him away from Carly. That is so off the wall. Really? Well, it's a good thing that you've got Montgomery in jail right now, but it's going to take a lot more if you want to keep him there.
With all due respect, Hal, you've got no authority in this case, and you've got no jurisdiction. So why don't you get home to your kids, hmm? Let me handle this. I'm out of here. Don't touch anything else.
Yeah. Oh, Jack. There is one thing that nobody but Margot seems to be considering.
And what's that?
Maybe
Craig Montgomery is not the one who did this after all.
I'll see you, Hal.
How could he pull this off?
Maybe it's time to ask the man himself.
Today I made an omelet.
I picked an apple.
I sent the fax.
This is about chemotherapy and living your life. This is about Procrit. If you're a chemotherapy patient and you feel tired and weak, ask your doctor about Procrit.
I played a game.
Procrit is a natural way to regain red blood cells lost during chemotherapy. And more red blood cells can mean more strength.
I caught a fish.
Procrit is safe and effective. In studies, only diarrhea and edema occurred more often with Procrit than placebo. Procrit is for patients with non-myeloid cancers.
I went to the store.
Call now and learn how Procrit can help you get back the strength you need. Your strength for living.
Hey, pal, we got some chicken, some burgers, and our favorite, Johnsonville bratwurst. All right. Whoa, I see you got rid of the riffraff.
Johnsonville brats, the best taste on the grill.
Smart grill.
Facts of Life by new Lysol Plus Fabric Refresher. Fact, carpet odors can give your nose a real workout. Fact, it's not whether you win or lose, it's how you get the odors out. Fact, introducing new Lysol Spray Plus Fabric Refresher. It's the best because Lysol is the only aerosol fabric refresher that kills 99.9% of odor-causing bacteria. Fact, let sleeping dogs lie and they'll choose your bed. Life demands Lysol. That's a fact.
We're on different ends of the music spectrum.
But actually we're the same color.
Dark Arbor, number 112, from Nice and Easy.
It works with my own tones and highlights.
It's natural color, all my own.
Nice and Easy by Clairol.
Saran quick covers.
Cover your lasagna. Cover your cantaloupe.
Saran quick covers are the fastest, easiest way to cover just about anything in a snap. Saran quick covers. Now you're covered.
A woman buried alive. A deadly case of air rage.
We're going to recreate the flight.
Don't miss 2 back-to-back episodes of the smash hit CSI, CBS Thursday.
Senator Elliot Baines is a man of the people, but he's never had a perfect relationship with his daughters. This fall, he'll try to find a way back into their lives.
Senator?
Citizen Baines, CBS Saturday this fall.
How am I supposed to begin, Margot? You're my sister, and you want me to tell you how to believe in me?
Just give me something, Craig, anything.
Well, what can I say to that?
You say that you've got all the same questions I do. But you haven't once asked me to call the hospital for you to check on Barbara's condition.
They know how to find me. You don't think I'm worried sick about this? Huh? And it is a little hard to be bedside when you are locked up.
Craig, when I make an arrest, I gotta ask myself 2 questions. 1, do we have a case against this person?
And 2, deep down in my gut, do I believe that this person is guilty? And sad to say, the answers my gut's given me, I don't like.
Well, what do I say to that?
It's not about words. It's not what you say. This is about your attitude, your arrogance, your sense of entitlement, your... Oh.
I can see the family around the Thanksgiving table, spooning giblets and gravy, reminiscing about the day Margot threw her brother to the wolves because she didn't like his attitude.
Craig, that is exactly the attitude I'm talking about.
Margot, I know who I am. Okay? But I don't get my kicks blowing up my wives.
I don't want to believe you. I want to believe you with all of my heart, Craig. And I just can't.
I hope everything's okay with Henry. He's been gone for such a long time.
Oh, he's fine. He's probably out there trying to talk a fish into jumping onto his hook.
What if today's the day that Henry's karma decides to catch up with him? There aren't any bears on this island, are there?
Well, none with a taste for a guy like him.
You know what's really sad? Henry is my only friend in the entire world. He's all I have left now. Well, of course, I'll always remember Simon. But that's all I have now, just memories. Mr. Cooley?
Yeah. Yes, yeah.
Have you ever been in love?
Love? Huh. Well, there was that tag team in Bemidji, Minnesota. Now, boy, those girls were really something. I mean, they could sure hold their liquor, you know, and for a hot minute there, I had a fantasy about that other girl from the mainland who showed up here, but love? I don't know.
You know, I didn't really even know what life was about until I fell in love.
Oh, now you're pretty wiped out there. Maybe you ought to lie down, get a little shut-eye till your friend comes back?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'm kind of tired.
Well, I guess maybe I better start looking for that bird.
You won't find it. It was never really a bird, you know. It was a lesson.
Catherine! Katie!
Simon? Oh, I can't believe you're finally here.
My plane, it went down in the Atlantic. I had to swim for miles. Nothing could keep me from getting to you, my love.
Wow, you're not even damp. Oh, you look incredible. Cotton twill?
Gabardine, my love. It's dripped dry. Like my tears. Do you know how desperately I've been searching for you? I have been mad with worry. Why? Why would you run off from me like this?
I told you in my note. I wanted to be the one to find your diamond. And I did, too. But then I lost it. A bird swooped down and took it away, along with any other chance that I ever had of winning your love.
Silly goose. You don't have to win, my love. has always been yours, right there for the taking. I was just too stubborn to realize it. I don't care about any diamond. All I care about is you.
Sorry, Mr. Coconut. I never meant to use you. I guess you are just a reminder that some dreams never come true.
The lollipop, the phone call, and the fingerprints. Thank you for that on the boat. One of these leads has to pan out.
It's a great start then, Lily. You're well on your way.
You sound like you're not going to help me anymore.
Please don't need me anymore.
What are you talking about? No, this is because of you, because of what you've done for me. You were great with the police department and the guy in Wisconsin. Now, we're a team now. We have to work together on this.
Look, all I did was confirm what you're already thinking. And now you know enough to, you know, forge ahead, be inspired, go ahead on your own. You'll be fine.
What is it you're not telling me?
Well, the truth is I've kind of got some problems of my own right now.
Sorry. Oh, I've been selfish. I'm so sorry. Here I am talking about...
Are you kidding me? That's exactly who you should be thinking about.
What is it? Just tell me what it is, please.
It's Katie. She's taken off, and I really think I should go find her. She's been gone for a while. She could be in some trouble.
Do you know where she is?
I didn't. Until I found a note that she'd left me that had been lost a few weeks ago. You're not going to believe what it said. She was headed for the island.
The island? Our island?
Yes.
Did we have a picnic to end all picnics? 3 PB&Js down the hatch. Ooh. My little girl must have been hungry. First she takes off all the crusts, and then she licks out all the jelly from the middle. Just like her Aunt Rose. Gotta have the sweet stuff when she gets near it. Thanks for watching, Faith. It was a lot to ask again. Are you kidding me? It's good for me to take breaks from Worldwide. Keeps Lucinda grateful. Besides, we had a great time, didn't we? We circled that park like 100 times. Really gave those little boys a run for their money. You ready for a sticky 2-year-old? I would absolutely love that. She might need a couple glasses of milk to wash down those sandwiches. See what I can do. Thank you, Simon.
It's my pleasure.
Wow. What did you do?
Everything I possibly could. And now, it's time for you to make good on your end of the deal.
You know when you're not feeling like yourself. You're tired all the time. You may feel sad, hopeless, and lose interest in things you once loved. You may feel anxious, can't even sleep. Your daily activities and relationships suffer. You know when you just don't feel right. Now here's something you may not know. These are some symptoms of depression, a serious medical condition affecting over 20 million Americans. While the cause is unknown, depression may be related to an imbalance of naturally occurring chemicals between nerve cells in the brain. Zoloft, a prescription medicine, works to correct this imbalance. When you know more about what's wrong, you can help make it right. Only your doctor can diagnose depression. Zoloft is not for everyone. People taking medicines called MAOI shouldn't take Zoloft. Side effects may include dry mouth, insomnia, sexual side effects, diarrhea, nausea, and sleepiness. Zoloft is not habit-forming. Talk to your doctor about Zoloft, the #1 prescribed brand of its kind. Zoloft. When you know more about what's wrong, you can help make it right.
That girl, the one at the register, she digs me. No, check it out. She gave me these fries for free.
The Whopper says, free fries taste a lot like love. Our fries taste better than ever, and now they're free when you order a Whopper.
You do know you're a moron, right?
In the land of burgers, the flame-broiled Whopper is king.
Why cover it up when it's even easier to clean it up? with new Woolite spot and stain wipes. No sponges, sprays, or paper towels. What could be easier? Clean it up with new Woolite spot and stain wipes.
Discover a 2-in-1 spray that works with heat to give your hair both volume and shine. Dual Action Volume and Shine Tonic. New from Thermosilk.
McCormick Grill Mates make your grilling irresistible. In fact, Grill Mates will grab you a slew of compliments, like,
Wow, he's really outdone himself this time.
But how do you really know they're not just being polite?
So, what do you think of the steaks?
Oh, you'll know. McCormick Grill Mates Shake-On Seasonings and Marinades. The taste you trust.
12 strangers, 3 bedrooms. Just wait until you see what happens next. TV's most controversial show is back. An all-new Big Brother with new housemates, new rules, and a whole new season. Big Brother 2 premieres CBS Thursday, July 5th.
Well, what else is there to talk about if my own sister thinks I tried to murder my wife?
I'll be sending someone down soon to transport you to the hearing room for your arraignment, Craig.
Margot. Margot, if I really wanted Barbara dead, do you think I would make such a mess of it?
What are you saying?
Does this really look like something that I would do?
Craig, I want you to be very careful what you say to me.
Look at the way I handle myself. Do you really believe that I would be so sloppy? Do you think that I am that careless? That stupid?
I don't know, Craig. That's going to make one hell of a defense.
From now on, I guess I know I just have to let you...
Bon appetit, mon chéri. Now, I do not know any palate-tingling recipes for what the French call lapin, but I am sure the chef will have some inspiration, no?
That's what you got for dinner?
With my bare hands. He was so fat and slow, I was actually able to corner him, huh? It's gonna taste good.
Hi, Bun Bun. Hi, Cottontail. Can't eat a bunny.
Oh, no.
Especially not a slow, fat bunny.
This from the same Katie Preddy who only a year ago was ready to serve up her own mother on toast points if it meant she'd stay alive for one more day.
Well, this time last year, I wasn't in love with Simon Fraser.
Fine. Here. Take it. You can name it and sing nursery rhymes to it. I'll go find something else to keep us alive.
That was awfully sweet of Henry, wasn't it? But I guess he shouldn't bother. Now that I've lost Simon, there's not really much left to be alive
Are you sure you want to track Katie down? You know, you could just cash that check, go up to parts unknown. Nobody would ever know. I wouldn't tell anybody.
The sad thing is, Rose, that if I don't go looking for Katie, I don't think anyone else is going to.
You remind me of Bobby Carlucci back in Hoboken. Oh, he had a heart of gold. He was so cute, and everybody thought he was too good for himself. He never helped nobody, and one day, Sister Agnes broke all the rosary beads, one by one, rolling down. But nobody else helped, but Bobby Carlucci, down to hands and knees, picked up every single bead. Every one. You're like him. Got a good heart.
Yeah, well, don't tell anyone, Rose, because people like me and Bobby, we got a reputation to protect.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me.
Whatever you want, do it fast, will you?
Who else has been here, if you don't mind my asking?
Oh, I don't mind. My less than loyal sister and your new girlfriend, Emily Stewart. She got pictures, too.
I didn't come to gloat. Well, maybe just a little.
Do it fast, please, huh? I'm not going to be a guest in your hospitality suite too much longer.
Oh, not my guest. I don't work here anymore, remember?
Then you must be selling something.
No. Well, yeah. Absolution. Now you think of me as your father confessor, a chance to get everything off your chest. So, Craig, just between you and me, how do you pull it off?
Okay, Charlie. Time for bed. I'm not kidding, mister. Charles, I'm really not kidding.
With double the cream.
I am counting to 10.
It's double the licks.
1, 2...
Double stuff. Only from Oreo.
Fresh, crisp, green, and it cleans dishes brilliantly. New Palmolive Spring Sensations Fresh Green Apple Scent. Springtime, every time you do dishes.
I celebrate my love.
Some moments last forever.
Here and now, I promise to love faithfully.
Presenting the Forever Love Collection.
Lady, I'm your knight in shining armor.
24 wedding songs.
I'll always love you.
24 songs that say, I love you.
Could I have this dance for the rest?
This is the most romantic collection ever.
Even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you.
Get Forever Love on 2 CDs or cassettes for just $16.99.
At last, my love.
Celebrate the love of a lifetime.
I don't know much, but I know I love you. Once, twice, 3 times.
Forever Love will touch your heart.
Always and forever.
Then audition other romantic collections. Satisfaction guaranteed.
You are so beautiful.
Forever Love. Call now.
To me.
To order Forever Love, use your credit card and call 1-800-421-1991. That's 1-800-421-1991. Or send $16.99 for 2 CDs or 2 cassettes, plus $3.99 shipping and handling to Forever Love, Department 20, Richmond, Virginia 23280. Or order online at timelife.com.
She's the ultimate diva.
I don't like being threatened.
And she's a diva in training.
I'm gonna get even. Just watch me.
Together, they're one devious duo.
Are you ready to get down to business or not?
Don't miss what Jill and Brittany do next.
How can you tell me that you don't have a shot